Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about Kanye West, who actually came out to apologize to the Jewish community for what he said in 2022, like his anti-Semitic remarks, right? He actually came out to apologize, and it was written in Hebrew, right? Saying that he is very sorry for what he did. And a lot of people are not finding that apology funny. Why? Because they learned that he will be dropping album in 2 days time. So he is probably thinking that his pocket is empty and he wants his song to be streamed all over. And you all already know that he is also connected. He also has Jewish friends and all that. So maybe that is also part of the reason why he decided to apologize. And also, you all know that Jewish community has a very huge impact in entertainment industry. I learned that they are very wealthy, and they have money to splash around and all that, and they somehow control the entertainment industry. So Kanye West coming out to apologize is something like everybody is like asking, like, what is going on, only for me to find out that he will be releasing an album in a day or 2 days. So probably that is one of the reasons why he decided to apologize, so people can stream his music. Let's get into this.
So why now? Why, right now, has Kanye chosen to apologize? There's a wave of hate that he could be riding. You have a whole bunch of goobers using this moment, using the death of Palestinians to claim Kanye was right. So why now? Was he visited by 3 ghosts on Christmas Eve? Did his heart grow 3 sizes? No, he has an album coming out in 2 weeks. By the way, here are some lyrics from that album. And the art resembles the art of a Norwegian metal band, straight down to the font and the positioning of the lettering. A Norwegian metal band whose sole artist started a neo-schmaltzy group. As someone who works in entertainment, there are PR firms and managers whose entire job it is to clean up messy celebrities like Kanye. Everything about this apology, purposeful, because no one of his fame and status actually gets cancelled. They find a new, bigoted audience, and a portion of their old audience will still quietly and shamefully buy their products. And the apology is simply to encourage those purchases. We've been watching fans of J.K. Rowling tie themselves into pretzels for years to separate the art from the artist, when the art itself is also bigoted. Again, I'll point you back to the lyrics and cover art. Why do you think it's a collaborative project? That's very purposeful. It gives people more of an excuse. Just as people said, oh, well, what about the poor developers in relation to Hogwarts Legacy? This allows them to go, oh, well, I'm just buying it to support artist X, Y, and Z, not Kanye. It's all PR, it's all capitalism, it's all bullshit. Come back when you don't have a new project coming out, and when you're going to do more than give us an empty apology. So why now? Why, right now, has Kanye chosen to apologize?
Because he has an album coming out. I know this is going to be tough for my Jewish brothers and sisters to hear. But when it comes to Kanye West, he always apologizes when he wants to sell us some shit. Black folks have already known this. Because a couple of years ago, when he was on his I Love Trump MAGA nuts, he decided to bust out with 400 years of slavery. That sounds like a choice. And then he doubled down, even after Van Lathan fucking corrected him at TMZ. And the only reason he came back and it tried to give us a half-ass apology is because he had a new album coming out. The doubling, tripling, and quadrupling down he's been doing on his anti-Semitism absolutely makes no fucking sense. And now the fact that he's trying to apologize means there's something coming. A new hoodie, a new hat, a new album. If you take any advice from the Black collective when it comes to Kanye West, please take this advice. fuck Kanye West as a staff, record label, and a motherfucking crew. I do not know how to say that in Hebrew, but please say it in Hebrew. This is what Kanye does. He has been gaslighting black folks for so fucking long. I'm surprised we're not all walking around here smelling like gasoline. He has new merch coming out or a new album coming out. And now he realizes that, oh, fuck, I have said all this bullshit and I got new music. Who's going to buy it? So now he's on his apology tour. It will literally last until the album comes out. And he'll be back on the same shit again. That's where his White Lives Matter shirts came out. That's Kanye. And black folks have left that motherfucker the fuck over there. By himself. Alone. This is one of those things you really need to take a cue from the black folk. And just say, with your full chest, motherfuck Kanye West as a staff, record label, and a motherfucking crew. I would love to hear a very nice older Jewish person say that. I absolutely would. It would be the highlight of my day if I could hear that. Do not, and I'm telling you this sincerely, do not take that apology seriously. Don't. Don't fucking do it. Because he absolutely does not mean any bit of it. He is trying to sell something now. Kanye only gets introspective and apologetic when he wants to sell some product. It does not matter what the fuck it is. He wants to sell us something. So now he's going to backtrack. It lasts about a weekend. As soon as the shit comes out, whatever the fuck it is that he's selling, and it tanks, he'll be back on that bullshit again. And black folks ain't forgave him for that 400 years of slavery shit. We haven't. We was mad that didn't nobody else get mad like we did. But we've been trying to tell y'all, this motherfucker is crazy. Do not believe a goddamn thing he says. So again, if I can offer a bit of advice from the black collective to my Jewish brothers and sisters. When you see Kanye West apologizing in any magazine, on any newscast, on any television show, in any video, whatever it is, please look at him and say with your full heart, motherfuck Kanye as a staff, record label, and a motherfucking crew. Best piece of advice the black community can give you.
If you haven't seen the news this morning, Kanye West is making headlines once again. He was gone from Twitter and Instagram, but now he's apparently back, and he has a new post that may come to surprise a lot of people with given his recent antics towards the Jewish community. So this time around, Kanye West is trying to get forgiveness from the Jewish community. So he issued a apology in Hebrew on his Instagram page. So as you know, once again, we support the fact that the blacks are the real so-called Israelites according to the Bible. However, Kanye West making this apology doesn't really represent that movement. It's a long backpedal from his stance that he stood strong for a whole year. This just goes to show you that there is no such thing as freedom of religion in America, technically, because if you as a black man can't say that you are a Jew without being criticized or critiqued, then that's a serious problem, for one. For two, history supports the fact that the so-called Jews, original Jews and the real Jews are black, according to the scriptures as well as history. So the fact that Kanye West apologized, I'm not saying that he was pressured into it, but it seems to me that there must have been some sort of pressure put onto him by his colleagues and peers. As you know, in the business world, the so-called Jewish man is very prominent in business. So Kanye West, who aspires to become richer and continue to be a billionaire, has many Jewish friends and business partners. So I'm pretty sure that his recent antics and things that he's offended someone, and now he's backpedaling. He joins the likes of Nick Cannon, Kyrie Irving, and Deshaun Jackson, a few other high-profile athletes and entertainers that was backpedaling on any Jewish comments made. I would have to ask you guys on TikTok, what do you think it is with the Jewish community that's allowing for our black entertainers and athletes to have to backpedal each time they say anything towards the Jewish community? You know what I'm saying? Is there, I just want to know what type of power do they really have, because these are prominent black powerful men, rich men who actually made enough money to actually not really give a damn about anybody's opinion on what they say. But for some reason, anytime something gets said about the Jewish community, these stars and entertainers are immediately backpedaling. Kanye West took a little bit longer. It took over a year for him to backpedal, but he ultimately did as well. So let me know what your thoughts on. Is Kanye West right for apologizing? Is that something that, you know what I'm saying, is just showing that he's a bigger, a better person? Or is there pressure on black people to apologize whenever we offend the Jewish community, man? Let me know what you think in the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you watch this video twice for the algorithm. All right, thanks.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sh0ck. Kanye West has come out and apologized for the anti-Semitic comments that he's made. Now, he posted today on his Instagram a message of apology that was written in Hebrew. Let's get into it. Here's the post, and it says, "I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for my unplanned outburst caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or disrespect, and I deeply regret any pain that I may have caused." He also says that he's committed to starting with himself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Please pay attention. He ended the post by saying that forgiveness is important to him and that he's committed to making amends and promoting unity. Now, with that all being said, he just went on this whole 10-minute rant about a week or so ago, and I have questions as to whether or not he was coerced into saying these things, changing his stance, or whether something has happened to make him want to backtrack, or if this is even the real Kanye West. I just have questions. So we know that in the past, Kanye West has lost his Instagram and Twitter accounts over these supposed anti-Semitic comments. And he also was dropped by companies like Adidas, Balenciaga, and agency CAA. So with that all being said, I just find it interesting that he waits till now to apologize after he just went on that whole 10-minute rant and after he's lost all of these things. I would have thought that if he were going to bend, if he were going to change his stance or recant his statements, that he would have done so before all of this loss that he's experienced. So I just have questions, but please drop me a comment to let me know what you think about all of this.
Kanye West just posted an apology to the Jewish community, and he wrote it in Hebrew. My name is Riri, and before I get into the tea, follow me for more celebrity and entertainment news. Now, let's get into it. So Kanye shared this message on Instagram just a few minutes ago. As you can see, it is in Hebrew, and here is the English translation. Kanye says, "I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or demean, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I am committed to making amends and promoting unity." This honestly comes as a shock. I did not see Kanye apologizing to the Jewish community anytime soon. The Twitter reactions are already coming in. This person says Kanye just dropped his first apology. This fan says Kanye is too real, no way he posted an apology in Hebrew. And this fan says this Kanye West comeback has to be the greatest in this decade. Are you surprised by this apology, and do you think it's sincere? Let me know your thoughts down below.
He owes an apology to the Black community. But seriously, why hasn't he been canceled yet? Kanye West is finally apologizing for his anti-Semitic rants. And the apology does not have one word of truth in it. He even made it with Google Translation, as you can see. He says, I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for my unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It's not my intention to hurt or demean, and I deeply regret my pain I have caused. And quite honestly, this is a classic troll move. Just you wait and see. In a few short days, he'll completely switch it up on them. Is he getting nervous because someone wrote his name on a... He's just going through the motions because his pockets are starting to hurt. In a few short days, he's supposed to be dropping an album. Is this another publicity stunt? Can we really forgive and forget?
Maybe I'm reading too much into an apology, but I think Kanye West's apology today, the fact that it was in Hebrew, is definitely sending some kind of message. And any apology of any type is great. It's very nice. Hopefully it was sincere. The fact that he wrote it in Hebrew, when he knows very well that 53% of the Jews in the world cannot speak or read Hebrew. I'm sure he has plenty of Jewish friends that don't understand Hebrew. But he made this apology letter in Hebrew. That is sending a message of some sort, and I don't know what that message is. We can go on a conspiracy hunt and kind of like discuss what we think the reasoning behind it was. Maybe he was really talking to Israelis. Why didn't he write the letter to Israelis? Why Jews as a whole? And I think that he's saying something without saying something. That is what I find interesting. Or maybe I am just reading into this as usual and he just wanted more attention. Because a regular apology letter would just be like, okay, I don't know.
So this is all I got from this, and I really don't trust Kanye West or anything, like, you know. He is very problematic, if you know what I am saying. And you all already know how the Jewish really have, like, you know, they have so much power, especially in entertainment. According to what I have learned so far, they are wealthy and control or had so much input in entertainment industry. So he, according to Thomas Bishop, he is looking for another way to make money, and that is why he apologized. And I learned that his album is also dropping in a few days, a day or two. So I said the reason why he made the apologies, because, like, you know, he doesn't want to lose, and looks like his pocket is already telling him what's up, you know. His pocket is already beginning to lie to him, man. You really need to do this and see if you can get some people back on your side. But anybody, I don't know, but like, Kanye West is so hard to trust. He is so, I mean, I don't know if people are gonna believe him, because I personally do not believe whatever. Like, I feel like everything is all stunts and PS and all that, like, you know, PR, I mean to say PR. And he has really, I mean, he needs to apologize to Black people first. Like, you heard what he needs to, like, you know, apologize to Black people for everything he has done to them, before even coming out to apologize to the Jewish community for being anti-Semitic. And this was what he did. Anyway, he has always been, I don't know, but he said this in was it not last year or last 2 years, when he came out to say some certain things about them and all that. But then at some point, I was like, at some point, I almost concurred with him. Not just him coming out here to tell us that he is apologizing. It's okay to apologize. It's okay to, like, you know, to ask for forgiveness, but this forgiveness he is asking is not pure. he is just looking for something. He wants to get into, like, he wants his album to sell and all that. So I think that is why he decided to do it. And I also learned that he has so many Jewish friends and all that. Like, you all know that he is a top, he's a wealthy person, connected and all that. And like I said before, the Jewish have so much connection. They are really well connected when it comes to entertainment, and you all know that they are very rich. So I don't know what to say, but Thomas thinks he's a coon and all that. But then let me know what you all think in the comment section, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.